Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. I am Siti Wanur Damia binti Hassan. So for the introduction, I will explain the objective of this assignment and what is calculus. Well, the objective of this assignment is to study what calculus and differentiation are, which is I will explain in the next slide, and to solve problems related to differentiation in everyday life. To achieve this objective, we will give some examples of an applications in differentiation related to our lives. Here, I will explain what is calculus. Calculus is related to two basic operations which are differentiation and integration. Calculus is used for determining such quantities as rates of change in areas. Indeed, calculus is the mathematical backbone for dealing with problems where variables change with time or some other reference variable. So, what is differentiation in calculus? Differentiation is one of the two important concepts apart from integration. Differentiation is a method of finding the derivative of a function, and it is a process where we can find the instantaneous rate of change in function based on one of its variables. For instance, the rate of change of displacement with respect to time is called a velocity. So, as you can see here, this is the formula for the main concept of differentiation, which is f prime of x equal limit as h approaches 0, fx plus h minus fx over h.
Hi, my name is Afifah. Now, I will explain about application of differentiation in the rate of change topic.
What is the rate of change? Basically, the rate of change topic refers to how quickly something changes over time. It is thus the velocity or acceleration of change. Graphically, the rate of change is represented by the slope of a tangent line, or we can call it as the instantaneous rate of change, which is dy per dx equal to limit of fx minus fc divided by x minus c as the change of x approaches 0.
Without further ado, let's go with our first statement. During Hari Raya, my family and I were playing fireworks in front of our house. After my brother set off the fireworks, it burst out of its shells into the sky. With the height of the firework in meter after t seconds is ht equal to t squared minus 60 plus 8. For the first question, we need to find its velocity at time t. First of all, to solve this question, we need to write the equation, which is ht equal to t squared minus 60 plus 8. And now, we need to find the velocity, which is we need to find the first derivative from the equation. So, we can write it as vt equal to h prime t equal to, we use the linearity rule, so we get 2t minus 6. And that is the answer for question 1. Let's go to the next question. Question 2. What is the velocity of the fireworks at 4 seconds? For this question, we need to substitute 4 into the velocity equation. We can write it as v in bracket 4 equal to 2 in bracket 4 minus 6. And the answer for question 2 is 2 meter per second. Don't forget to write the unit for velocity, which is meter per second. Next, question 3. At what time is the firework burst out into the sky if the velocity of it is 20 meter per second? To solve this question, we need to write the equation of the velocity first, which is vt equal to 2t minus 6. Then, given in the question, the velocity of the fireworks is 20 meter per second. So, 20 equal to 2t minus 6. Next step, we need to add plus 6 for the both side of the equation. Then, we get 26 equal to 2t. After that, we need to divide both sides with 2. And we get the time of the fireworks burst out into the sky when its velocity is 20 meter per second is 30 seconds. That's all from me. Let's go find out for the next application.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Amal Luqman, and now I will talk about application of differentiation. Pouring mineral water into a bottle problem. During so, I pour mineral water into a cylindrical shaped bottle with a constant radius of 4 cm. The water is being poured at a rate of 80 cm cubic per second. How fast is the head of the water in the bottle rising when the water is 10 cm deep? First, we have to draw the figure of the cylinder shape. Second, we have to introduce all the notation. For example, let V be the volume, let H be the head, let R be the radius, and let T be the time. Third, we have to address all the information that has been given in the text. Volume of the cylinder, V equal pi r square hash, R equal 4, hash equal 10, dV per dt equal 80 centimeter cubic per second. Lastly, find dH per dt when the head is 10 centimeter. To solve this question, we have to write the volume of cylinder, V equal pi r square hash. Since R equal 4 centimeter is a constant, we can just substitute it into the cylinder formula. It will become 16 pi hash. Next, we have to differentiate both sides. It will be dV dt equals 16 pi dH over dt. We know from the information that dV dt is 80 centimeter cubic per second. We just have to substitute it into equation above. Then we have to divide both sides with 16 pi. The final answer will be dH over dt equal 5 over pi. The conclusion is the head of the water in the bottle increasing at the rate of 5 over pi centimeter per second when the water is 10 centimeter deep. That's all. Thank you.
The application of differentiation is useful in real life during Ramadan and Syawal. For example, businesses use differentiation to analyze sales trends and to see how fast sales go up at the supermarket, and monitor traffic speed, which is velocity, helps track how fast vehicles are moving, especially during back to our hometown or Syawal visit. Other than that, we can know the velocity of fireworks and the rate of change of juice volume when preparing for the gas. The benefits of calculus are endless, and we have any problem in any dynamic situation that involves either change or motion, you can be sure that we can turn to calculus as a tool to model the problem and provide us with the answers.
So basically, we already learned about the differentiation topic, and with two examples of application in differentiation, which are raising velocity of the fireworks and a related rate when we pour a glass of juice.
So what I learned is there are also many ways that we can use to solve some problems based on differentiation topic in real life. For example, you can use the related rate topic to compute how much the water left after we pour it into a glass.
So we can conclude that conclusively for the role in solving the real life problem. And this topic cover many fields that also include engineering, economy, and you can also solve a problem for Hari Raya and Eid.
So basically, thank you for your cooperation in this assignment. Thank you.